Hey everyone, it's Tommy. Thanks again for joining. And be sure to subscribe before we get things kicked off here. I just want to talk about last week and as we head into this upcoming week. It is Sunday right now, and we are prepping for some momentum plays and some other things as we look to Monday, Tuesday of this week. We'll get things kicked off here with a few stocks. I'm going to go ahead and speak about CRXT, CLVR, MULN. A really nice runner from us, several 100%, and a couple that I see, LIQT, a potential big reversal coming up, and SCPS. First of all, just want to talk a little bit about some issues that I've seen out there in the trading world. A lot of people, a lot of momentum, a lot of hype, a lot of random follows, a lot of people gambling. And if you've watched me for a while now and followed me for a while, that is absolutely the opposite of what we do. I focus primarily on swing trading. I do shout out some momentum plays periodically as some day trades and such, but the focus of what we do is swing trading. And it only makes sense because I tell everybody that joins our group, our Discord, or even our academy, which we're about to launch tomorrow. Be sure to sign up for that too if you were looking to learn a little bit in regards to pretty much everything involved with trading. But the big focus is, hey, outside of what you do for your day job, if you're looking at managing some of your own finances, you're looking at making some extra money for vacations, whatever it is, it's not get rich quick. That's exactly the opposite of what we're looking at. You're not going to hear me pumping or anything like that. This is primarily for a secondary means of income. And once you get a bankroll going, if you want to go full time at it, great. But this takes a long time to learn. You're talking about years. So for all those people out there that think that they're going to follow random calls and the people with a couple 100,000 followers and things like that, it just doesn't happen. And that's why 90% of people fail. So swing trading is a much better way to trade whenever you can't actually keep your eyes on the screen. You're busy with your job and other things going on in life, and that's what we do and that's what we teach. So let's get things kicked off here with CRXT. It's really nice what we saw here. This move from 60 cents, 70 cents, a couple of really nice spikes to $1.84 and then 205. We did have this obviously, top ticked here and then came back down. Not the best situation, but we have the 20 and the 50 right down here. Obviously, 120 would be a great entry for a kick up. Ultimately, looking in the future here, you want to break this 210 mark and then potentially make a bigger run. But for me, I'll have my eyes on CRXT and I will have these points of entry ready to go. But I'd like to see this actually pull back a little bit further here before I get back into CRXT. Already had a really nice play on this, so we'll see what happens with this one. I think CLVR is actually a little stronger right now. We have a gap down here, but it's still showing some strength and great volume. We get any kind of bounce off of, I'm going to say this area right here. Let's draw the line here. I'm going to say any kind of solid bounce here in the low twos. 220, 210, $2 definitely. So if we see this pull back here, terrific. Otherwise, this is going to shoot back to $3 rather quickly. So that would be a 20% win from here. There's a nice trade range on this stock. There's some really good up and down action on this. So this is actually tradable for day trading as well as a longer term swing trade. But for a swing, I'd like to see this one maybe come down again a little bit more, but still hold this upper area here, this support line. So CLVR, another really nice play here from under a dollar area, $1.20, as this thing popped all the way near $4. So that was a play from last week and the week prior, which was a really, really nice call. Congrats to everybody that was there. This one here in our group, we've had this thing from $2 and $3 mostly, but going back a ways, and now it's just obviously had a tremendous run. I still think that The volume has been impressive. I actually drew the line here to look at the weekly on this particular stock. We did just fill the gap here from back in February of 2020. So now that that gap is filled, will it pull back a little bit? I'm actually looking at this to actually break over the 660 and pop to $8. I really think that it has enough and that it's right now in squeeze mode. So, my eyes are on a momentum trade on this on a break higher. If I were looking at this for a pullback, I would look in the range of about the upper fives. I would want to catch this for maybe 575 for a run back to 6.25. Try and pick up a quick 8% on a day trade, somewhere in that range right there. But this has had a fantastic run. I think that $8 is definitely possible here on any further momentum heading into this week. And I'd say that it's got to happen here pretty quick, or we're going to have that pullback. All right, so TELL again, we've done phenomenal with this. We have a couple of traders in the group that have just absolutely smashed this play here. I traded this years ago whenever it was between $12 and $20. So if that tells you anything, this thing has fallen to the lows of the twos and is now starting to recover. MULN, this is the one that we really hammered out here. This was beautiful. 60 cent, 50 cent area all the way up to $4. So a multi 100% return on this. I still like the setup here. We have the nice wave stair step pattern here, and then we've come back down cup. And I think as long as this area right here, I'd like to see this pull back a little bit further for another run right here, this 230s area, and then after it comes down and touches, I think we kick right back up to $3, and I think we kick up pretty quickly. So my bet is another pullback here and then a slingshot up. That would be the safest thing. We have a lot of range on this prior candle here from 220 all the way to 315. So I would have a day trade prepared for this one here as well, and we'll see if this one works out. But MULN has been phenomenal for us already so far, and I think there might be a little bit left in the tank on that. All right, let's talk about LIQT. LIQT, this is just a reversal play. We're starting to see some support right in this area here, maybe accumulate some shares in the 145 range. I'm sorry, 245 range, and then see if we can actually finally break above the 260 to get to 275, and then I think that we break that psychological point, we can get right back to $293. So ultimately, there's no reason that this can't go to 350. That would be my ultimate. That'd be about my second target. Obviously, the gap fill here is the ultimate target here, but you've got to start to get that upward trend going again. And if we don't have any news or anything that squeezes that, then this could take a little bit more time for that to actually play out. But really safe risk reward entry right here on LIQT. And we'll see what happens after that. The final one is SCPS. This one here had a really nice spike up to 121 from the lows in the 50s. Starting to see some support in this area here. Really would love to see this over the. I could just feel this is going to curl up here into the end of April and then May, and then start to make its way back up. But I think this is a great area here to load on SCPS for a swing trade over the next 4 to 6 weeks that could really pay off again, just like this one did here from say 60 cents all the way to $1.20, 100% return. So I think that SCPS is definitely worth a shot here at this level as well. Anyway, thanks again everyone for joining. I appreciate it. Again, subscribe, click like, and share the video. So we'll talk to you soon. Thanks.